Lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to another candle wax reading. Now, it's not the reading where I read the wax strippings. I let the candle burn out and read the wax strippings, although I will be doing that today in addition to, yeah, exactly, with this candle, in addition to my usual scrying. But what I'll be doing is reading the wax strippings in the water. Okay, and this is blessed water. It's holy water mixed with some natural spring water. I get holy water from the monastery up on the hill. And we have different candles here that will represent the spiritual, the mental, the heart space, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. And then I'm also going to be lighting this candle during our reading, and I'm going to watch it burn out. And then I'm asking for a message for your about your connection, and I will interpret that in the extended as well as do the usual, which is answer some of the questions that were left unanswered with the tarot. So in the extended, we're watching this candle burn out. We're interpreting the drippings, the flames. So I'll keep monitors and videotaping little snippets of it as it burns down. And then it usually takes about, these take about 4 hours as it burns down, and then I interpret the final drippings and all of that. Okay, so guys, let us get into our reading now. And today is my daddy's birthday, so I was so emotional. I cried a lot today. It's like your heart finally opens, and it just was like a big purge today. And it looks like there's a lot of energy with us tonight, and I have his favorite little mug I'm here with me, so we're gonna be using that. Okay, all right, so let's, in the meantime, before we start, let us light the candle that's going to be about your relationship that we will interpret in the extended. All right, so let's go. There's a bit of wax there, but it's kind of light, and it's a massive fucking flame. Sorry, guys. It is a massive flame. And I have to look. Okay, I put a marking on the front of the candle, so let us just do that. Set your intention. If you have a particular question that you want answered, ask it now. Ask it now. I just want it to burn evenly so it doesn't favor a particular side, because that's going to screw up my reading, and then my reading won't be that, objective. So you can ask a question now, whatever that question may be, and you'll see if you get an answer. And usually within about an hour, we usually see how, this whole thing is gonna go. This is a slow but steady one. And this is just a normal plate. I blessed the plate, and then I covered it with foil, and then sprinkled some salt just around the edge. And then I also put a little heart-shaped jadeite. I thought it was appropriate. Okay, that should be enough for it to stand up. And that should be it. So we will watch this burn down. Don't fall, little candle, don't fall. 1 second, guys. Let's get it situated. I hope I don't burn myself or catch myself on fire. Okay. So in about an hour, we're going to see where the candle drippings will fall. But in the meantime, let's get into our reading. So I do my usual scrying by looking at the candle wax, and then whatever questions that may come up, I write on my piece of paper. We clarify in the tarot, and I will also be interpreting this card that we lit together. Okay. All right. So let's get into this reading, guys. All right. So we're gonna start with Usually start with headspace, but tonight I'm guided to start with the spiritual realm, the third eye. Okay, and these kind of start dripping one time. Okay, so what is the message? I'm gonna hold it still. What is the message? All right, so your person feels very much alone right now, very much abandoned, but you know what? They are getting some serious messages about different situations in their life. Okay, they're putting the links together. It's like all the every little download is a piece of a puzzle that's falling into place. I'm getting that their guides are forming a chain of protection around them right now. I don't know if you can see this, but that's exactly what's happening. This little chain, these little bubbles. Okay, they're forming a chain of protection around them as they go through a transformation, because before me is forming like a scorpion's tail. And it's so weird that a scorpion tail should form, because I bought up my silica carbide, and this is usually about transformation. So we're getting confirmation of the messages. It looks like there's a lot of things on your person's plate right now. For some of them, there's definitely a message here, but the possibility, I know it's kind of triggering, of having children. Also getting as well, yeah, they're putting the pieces of the puzzle together slowly but surely. They're recognizing who they are, who you are, and who in their circle of friends that's not really in their circle of friends. Your person has discernment. I'm also getting as well that they have drawn a lot of boundaries with certain people. Okay, they're drawn, see this line down the center, right? These are the persons that are for them, and they're persons that are against them. I'm also getting as well, and I know this is supposed to be a spiritual realm, but there are groups of people who might be plotting against your person. So if you're feeling that your person has any kind of curse energy or anything like that on them, they do, because some of these kind of wax dripping are coming out very dark right now. So there's some kind of spell work involved, but know that their guides are on it, like white on rice. But your person, it's an awakening. That's what I'm getting. It's an awakening. There are also certain things, certain habits that no longer correspond to what they're becoming. They no longer correspond or resonate with what they're becoming. They're leaving that by the wayside. Yes, there is a concentration of dark energy around your person right now. I mean, this particular, it's a concentration, and it looks almost like inky black. It's trying to block this dark energy. It's trying to block your person from reaching out to you. Yeah, it's basically forming a wall. I don't know if you can see it. It's forming a wall. They're trying to block your person from moving forward. Yeah, they're trying to form a spiritual barrier, and the flame is going crazy right now. Yeah. There are other forces at work here. And for some of you, it's sexual magic, because this is starting to look very phallic at this point in time. This barrier is taking on a very phallic shape. It looks like one of those like suction cup, like dildos. Oh, you know when people want to do those impotent spells and so on, and there's a candle that's shaped like a penis? They're doing some kind of sex magic shit. For some of them, it's sex magic. But this is more scorpion tail forming again. Another scorpion tail. So this is definitely the energy of transformation right now. I'm also getting that whoever these people are that are plotting against your person, and perhaps we should ask, who are these people that are plotting against your person? They're in for a surprise because your person is learning how to defend themselves. Your person has some surprises up their sleeves as well. They're getting strong. It's like a big strong arm being formed right now. Can you see it? It's a big strong arm. Yeah, they're standing in their power and their strength and their spiritual power too. So if they think that they can stop your person, they are sadly mistaken. They are coming out with the V for victory. They're gonna be victorious. Spirit is letting us know that. So your person feeling their spiritual power and their strength, and they are going to be victorious. You don't have to worry about your person. They got this. They got this. All right. So I'm not getting anything else from this candle. Put it here in Daddy's cup. All right. So we're gonna ask for these people because it's more than one. So who are these people? Okay, nice. And then we're going to ask why that flame was dancing so much. I mean, we do know why. But we're still going to clarify it. Because like 1 minute is very still, and then the next minute it's like it's going nuts. So a lot of energy around. All right, so let's have a look at your person's headspace. Okay. Not as vibrant as it usually is, which is interesting. I think they're doing less thinking and more feeling. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see if their thoughts are scattered. It was only the last time that his thoughts weren't scattered. But let's have a look. Right now, your person's thinking a lot about the past, okay? And everything that happened there. They're also thinking about that they had victory. They almost had victory. They almost had a wish fulfillment in the palm of their hand. And they messed it up. For some of you, they're doing a lot of thinking about your privates. Some of them want to, if you have female reproductive parts, want to impregnate you. This is like the dominant energy that I'm seeing here. A lot of, yeah, because even in the headspace I was getting that impression, but now I'm getting, it's like, yeah, it's going inside the uterus there, all these little, tadpoles, right? So if you have female reproductive parts, they're thinking about getting you pregnant, and I think it's probably like some kind of control thing. I mean, thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, they think that's going to be the way to control you, to get what they want, to make sure that you and them are always energetically and physically linked. That's what they're thinking about. Okay, so there's some kind of a reproductive domination that they want to do there. Look, it's going right into the V, right inside. So they have a lot of fantasies about getting you pregnant. And this is not even a sexual candle. They're also thinking about how do they manifest the future that they already see with you. How do they handle the opinions of others, because they think that people are going to be disappointed with them if they do come towards you. And this is a person, formerly they were very concerned about what other people have to say, right? So they're trying to figure out how they're going to handle that, how they're going to handle family and friends. They're coming up with a plan. They're trying to strategize. They're trying to come up with a plan. But part of that plan, I'm getting, It's either getting you pregnant, and children also represent projects. They want to start some kind of project with you or invest in some kind of business so that you are like always in their life. This is what they're thinking of. How can I keep this person in my life? So for those of you who are female, who have female reproductive parts, they're thinking about getting you pregnant. And for others of you, there's some sort of project that they want to do with you so that you guys can always be in contact. They've already set this idea into motion, whatever this is. They've already set this into motion. They're doing the groundwork right now, building some sort of foundation here. And you know, the sacral chakra candle is the only one that did this the last time, where we have, yeah, their thoughts are manifesting. Look, you see that link between the 5D and the 3D? Their thoughts are taking form. It's manifesting. It's manifesting. I think your person doing a lot of masturbation too. Guys, it's not even the sacral chakra candle, but that is what I'm getting. They think that you guys fit like a piece of puzzle because there's a V shape here and there's another V that is forming and it's like coming to lock into place. Yeah, it's shifting position to lock into place. That's what I'm seeing. So this person is trying to come into align. See what I'm telling you? Come into alignment with you. They're not quite there yet, but they have some kind of plan. They think that you guys fit together. Look, they're changing direction. Listen. Yeah, they're orchestrating this whole movement. It's a movement forward. It's a movement forward. They're orchestrating their victory. That's what I'm seeing here. They're orchestrating their victory. They're manifesting some sort of project that is going to see them through to a very abundant future. And you're part of that. You're part of that. Yeah, they're manifesting. Right, so they're working on some sort of idea. Perhaps I can ask what this idea is all about, or what kind of work they've already done, but they're manifesting this right now. This is what their thoughts are on. Manifesting a particular way in order to keep you in their life. All right, so not getting anything else from this candle. Jesus, you have a juicy person. Hold on. Good Lord. Okay. Let's see what's happening in their heart space. What's happening? Yeah. Now the candle's really dancing there. What's happening in their heart space? All right. Slow and steady. I'm going to put it right here. Let's see what's going on. All right. Thinking a lot about their past. Thinking a lot about their childhood. They're definitely residing in the past where this is concerned. And they're also making links between what happened in their past and what's happening now. For some of them, there is a major sibling rivalry that has always occupied space in their family dynamic. They're trying to figure out what is the root cause of that right now. They're tired of living in the past. Whatever is this, sibling rivalry that they have here, it's been a cause for pain and strife for your person. It's always been this big fight for validation. They're also thinking about their past relationships and what they deem as failures in love, okay, and they're linking that back to their parents' relationship, but also to their thoughts. Your person didn't realize that they were a master manifester, okay, because I see the heart is moving towards the thoughts cluster, right? And they're now realizing that a lot of the things that they manifested in love is because they were thinking of all the things that can go wrong. So all the things that can go wrong went wrong. That's what they were thinking about. They weren't focusing on the positive. Your person was hyper vigilant. Your person didn't trust. Okay? And they manifested, a lot of mess in their relationships. For some of them, there was a lot of jealousy. And then now seeing the pattern and realizing they are the common denominator in this whole thing. And them taking accountability now is laying a new foundation for love. Now they're doing some active healing. That's what I'm getting, okay? Some active healing where this is concerned. Everything is concretizing for them, okay? It's in every area of their life. Things are falling into place. Things are solidifying. Your person cannot hide from the truth. And this is a big chapter that's closing for your person. I see that big circle there. So that's their world there. That's a big chapter that's coming to an end. And it's because they're facing it. They're facing their past and they're healing it. So this is creating a new foundation. It's also setting in motion fresh energy for their future. Now, their heart space energies are no longer scattered. It's not confused at all. They are concentrated on one thing and one thing only. Or one person and one person only. I'm going to ask who that person is. But that's where they're focusing their energies right now. So they're focusing their energies on their self-healing. But there's also one person that their heart is talking to right now. So I can find out for you. Okay. Not get anything else from that. And I forgot to write down a headspace one as well. Okay. Can't remember the headspace one. Who are they focusing on? And what's this project? They want to create with you. Okay. Now let's have a look at the sacral chakra. What's happening? That's usually the most fiery. Nothing much though. It's one of the dimmest candles that we have seen tonight, right? Okay, it's starting to pick up momentum. But that is strange. This is like usually a huge flame. Okay, so I'm getting that, they're seeing a lot of future with you. I think they do fantasize. Okay, it's growing brighter, right? They do fantasize about being with you, especially physically, but they don't see it as something that's happening or that's possible right now, right this minute. They are reforming. It's like in every area of their life, they're laying new foundations. That's what I'm seeing. Spiritually, the biggest foundation is being laid. Okay, we have that big mass there. Then they're revamping their thoughts. Okay, their thoughts about their ability to make it, especially in the material world, and also their thoughts about love. Every area, it's a new foundation that's being laid. And here, it's like new thoughts about their sexuality, maybe even their sexual orientation. Maybe they find that they might be a little more fluid than they thought. Maybe programming surrounding sex and what masculine energy is allowed to do or meant to do, or what it means to be masculine and what it means to be masculine and sexual. How does that play out in their sexuality? Okay, so it's new thoughts being formed about what masculine energy does. So that kind of performative masculine energy where they feel like they must run down every Tom, Dick, Harry, Sheila, and Janice. Okay, this is being reformed. Okay, they're turning that energy now, one, into the grounding of creative projects. That's what I'm getting, and also two, moving. They see their future as moving towards a more sacred sense of sexuality. Okay, and maybe more monogamous, or having more integrity, at least. I do feel like their sexual emotions are kind of like bubbling over, okay, almost kind of be contained, but they are trying to contain it. But I feel like it's spilling over into other areas and aspects of their life. You see, they just had to spill over there. I'm getting that for some of you guys, this sexual energy is turned into frustration, okay? And is being expressed as rage. It's like a volcano that's, bubbling up and running hot lava. It's frustration. It's like, thank God for their creative project, because it will be all that energy and nowhere to go, because again, sexually, they're concentrated on one thing or one person. They are being reformed. I'm getting a lot of sacral chakra healing happening as well. What else am I getting with this? Not getting anything else from this candle. All right, so I'm just gonna out it. Somebody got a wax fantasy. Anywho's, yeah, pretty much. Let's see what's going on in their environment. Lots of shit going on. Lots of drama. All right, so let's see what comes through. Oh, shit. Again, they are focused on one thing, one person, and repelling a lot of others. Again, new foundations being formed in the root chakra, releasing any kind of lack mentality, releasing any kind of what's the word? They might even be doing spring cleaning, quite frankly. That's what I'm getting. They wanna lay down new roots with whoever this is that they're thinking about in their sacral chakra. They want to lay down new roots, form new ties. And get rid of anyone that just no longer resonates. Yeah, they want new partnerships. Yeah. new partnerships in love, partnerships that make them feel safe, sexually and otherwise, because it's cleaving to that sexual mass there. They want to share a stable and loving relationship with this person, whoever that is that's driving them wild, because the red wax is now starting to form a heart shape. They want to start over in love. They want something new, something fresh. And the word that keeps coming is stable, something stable. They're tired of the drama. They want something that can actually grow. And not something that you build a foundation and then it gets torn down. Or they don't want to be with somebody who tears them down and tears down their self-esteem. It is definitely forming a heart right now. I'm also getting that your person's learning to love themselves. And it's like this is laying the foundation for everything else that's happening. They feel secure. They feel safe. And this is something that they have created within their own self. And they've done this by really re-examining their childhood and releasing and replacing the programming that has kept them stuck. This person is being reborn. This is the energy that I'm getting. It is being reborn. And everything is being revitalized along with this rebirth. Their finances, the way they look at sex, the way they express their feelings, fresh thoughts and energy, and them embracing this transformation in the 5D, embracing their spiritual gifts. Now it's forming a turtle. I feel like this might be a slow process for your person. They're going to be taking their time doing this. Okay? They know this is something that cannot be rushed. I'm not getting anything else from this. Okay. All right, nothing else from this candle. Okay. All right. So we have our tarot questions. We have our candle burning. And already I'm getting a message with that. So I can tell you and then I'll tell you the rest in the extended. So this is the front of the candle. And on this side is the future. And at the back there is a spiritual realm. So most of the drippings right now is happening in the past position. Thank you. And that tells us a lot about karma being released. Okay? And as I told you, a person's thinking a lot about the past, shedding tears. Because this is called the Trail of Tears. Shedding tears about the past. And this is a big release for them. I told you they kept looking at the past. Okay? This is a big release for them. Okay? So it's a karmic lesson being learned. And it's a release of past pain and hurt in their family line and in their relationships. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person's crying right now because they're allowing themselves to feel this hurt, to feel this pain in its totality, perhaps for the first time. Okay, so I feel like heart awakening vibes already. But right now, most of the energy is happening in this past position. So that tells us about karmic lessons. Okay, so I'm going to keep on watching it burn down. I'll continue to tape for you. But let us go into the extended and let's start asking the questions with the tarot cards. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Grateful for your likes, share, subscribe, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to click on any of the ads I may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy for me, and please do it for any reader that you enjoy. So we're going to go ahead now and ask the tarot questions, and I'll continue to monitor our candle, and that's going to be part of the extended. Okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.